पेंटिंग दिखाते हुए एक मिनट फोटो रखो.
And I felt Chinnamasta is a true example of able to control India. She's actually after the she goes, and sits on the mountain with it's about Mahishasura takes the form of a god and takes this pink perfume. So it's basically about.
चाहेंगे कि जब आपने पेंटिंग्स देखी पहली बार तो आपका क्या इमोशन था, व्हाट इज दैट यू हैव टू से ऑन दैट मीटिंग?
Hello everyone, नमस्कार.
नमस्कार.
Thank you for coming to this exhibition. आप देख ही रहे होंगे कितने स्पेक्टेकुलर, स्टनिंग और कितने वाइब्रेंट कलर्स यूज़ करे गए हैं. दीज आर दी एनर्जीज दैट वी हैव इनसाइड. एक्चुअली हम सब दबा के रखते हैं क्योंकि हमें एक संसार के फ्रेमवर्क में फिट होना होता है. दिस इज़ एक्सप्रेशन ऑफ एन आर्टिस्ट विच ड्रू मी टू बीना. और मुझे लगा कि बहुत कुछ है हमारे अंदर जो हम उसको नाम भी नहीं दे पाएंगे. एंड देयर इज़ अ योगिनी टू रिप्रेजेंट दैट इमोशन. मुझे तो ये तक नहीं पता था कि एक एक इमोशन की, एक एक भाव की, एक एक फीलिंग की कोई देवी होती हैं जिनको आप रीच आउट कर सकते हो, कनेक्ट कर सकते हो. मेरा बीना के साथ में कनेक्शन ये रहा कि उन्होंने ये जर्नी जो है उनकी 11-12 साल की फिल्म में डॉक्यूमेंट करी. ऐसे ही जैसे आप लोग कैमरा लेकर के आए, वो कैमरा लेके गई थी और उन्होंने जब उसको स्टिच किया तो इतनी अच्छी फिल्म बनी है वो. इट्स रफली अराउंड 69 मिनट्स, 70 मिनट्स. एंड वो आप देखना, दैट विल मेक यू चेंज योर माइंड. ये जो फोटोग्राफर्स के लिए भी जो आप लोगों ने आपको देखना चाहिए कि हम जगह जगह कैमरा लेके जाते रहते हैं, स्टोरीज ढूंढते रहते हैं. व्हाट बीना's जर्नी टॉट मी इज दैट नथिंग इज बाय कोइंसिडेंट, ऑल डॉट्स कनेक्ट. आप भी कभी अपने लाइफ में कभी देखना कि व्हाट ऑल यू हैव शॉट इन योर लाइफ, यू गो फॉर वन एडिटोरियल एंड यू थिंक आगे स्टोरी फिट हो गई, बस यही काम था. बट इफ यू थिंक अबाउट इट, ईच स्टोरी, जर्नी, ईच टाइम यू क्लिक समथिंग वाज very well connected, and that's the synchronicity that I learned from this journey of mine, by connecting with Veena. I was going through a phase of going independent in my life, in my career, and these yoginis came to me, and मेरे को एक single doubt भी नहीं हुआ कि we don't have it in us to do something that we set out to do. जिस पे हम नज़र रखें, जो चीज़ करना चाहते हैं, जो करते हैं लोग, जिसको मैनिफेस्टेशन बोलते हैं या कुछ भी बोलते हैं, वीना जी ने उसको एनर्जी का नाम दिया है. मैंने इन मंदिरों की दशा देखी. मुझे इस फिल्म से पता चला कि जब भी कोई राजा कोई युद्ध जीतना चाहता था तो वो मेल देवी देवता की, आदमी की पूजा नहीं करता था, वो देवियों की पूजा करता था. क्योंकि वॉर को जिताने की अगर शक्ति है किसी में तो वो देवियों में है. एंड कनेक्टिंग दैट ब्यूटिफुली, अपना पार्लियामेंट ऑफ इंडिया इज इन शेप ऑफ 64 योगिनी टेम्पल्स. फ्रांस इस पे स्टडी कर चुका है, इंटरनेशनली लोग स्टडी कर रहे हैं. कितने लोगों की विधानसभा और ये सब योगिनी आर्किटेक्चर के ऊपर आधारित है. सो दीज आर द रिसर्च दैट दिस लेडी हैज बीन एबल टू डू विदाउट बीइंग रिलीजियस, विदाउट बीइंग मेरे को तो नहीं लगता तिलक विलक भी लगाती हूँ. मेरे जैसा अभी कोई मतलब ऐसा कोई अगरबत्ती जला करके बहुत भगवानों को वो नहीं करता है. बट आई थिंक हम सब जो घूम रहे हैं ना संसार में, अगर हम लोग एक एक अपनी इमोशन से भी कनेक्ट कर जाए और उसके साथ ट्रू हो जाए तो भी हमारी लाइफ काफ़ी पायस, काफ़ी मतलब पूजा पाठ से हमको वो कर सकती है. बाकी लोगों को लगता होगा कि पूजा पाठ करने से भगवान मिलते हैं, मेरे को तो यहाँ पे भी इस समय दिख रहे हैं.
क्या बात है.
ज्योति, आप जो कनेक्ट करना चाह रहे हैं समथिंग एज, व्हाट मैसेज वुड यू लाइक टू गिव ऑन बिहाफ?
What is the message I would like to give? Veena is very, very
good. A lot of
good.
people through the medium would want to come and
Yeah.
and
It's a fascinating journey to come and look at these paintings while she's traveling to 16 cities, covering over 10,000 kilometers. A journey very spectacular by itself, but the bhar, the boj, not actually all the devis are lightless, weightless, but even then she's carrying it on her shoulder as a woman. It's not some man who's made these paintings. And किसी को भी इनमें बहुत ईजी है इनसे कनेक्ट करना. आप कोई भी पेंटिंग के सामने 1-1.5 मिनट से ज़्यादा खड़े होकर के दिखा दो, एंड इफ यू टेल मी इट्स नॉट टॉकिंग बैक टू यू. सो पीपल इन टुडेज मीडिया
क्या
give me the camera.
ओके.
Of course, I will be coming up with the prints. I'm actually converting this paintings to NFTs. So then after that I will start selling it as a print, limited numbers. Like
मैम ऑनलाइन कोई लेना चाहे तो अगर
कोई वेबसाइट आपको कोई वेबसाइट है वो
website is there. I have a website called veenaunikrishnan.com. So it is available. It will be available at that time there.
मैम एक बात और पूछना था मुझे, हमें बचपन से दिखाया जाता है देवी माता ऐसे होते हैं, ऐसे कपड़े पहनते हैं, ऐसे बनाते हैं, कुछ आर्ट ऐसा दिखा मुझे कि हमने कभी देखा नहीं था। हम जो दिखाते हैं वही देवी देवता मानते हैं। आजकल जो बच्चे लोग हैं हमें हम कुछ दिखाएंगे वो देवी देवता हैं, कुछ ऐसे ना कंट्रोवर्सी वाले भी कुछ वीडियो फोटो यानी आर्ट्स है, कुछ सारी में हमेशा देवी को देखता हूँ मैं हमेशा जो देवी होते हैं। बट यहाँ पे
मुझे ऐसे अब तक तो आई नेवर गॉट अ क्वेश्चन अबाउट व्हाई शी इज लाइक दिस, नंबर वन, एंड आई हैव given full respect to her as a woman because I am a woman. So आप बोलते it should be like this, it should be like that was not there in mind because it is always I focused on what that came to my mind. Last 3 exhibition I had lot of scholars who practice Sri Vidya, who knows about yoginis have come, and they all said that we have goosebumps, we are able to communicate. Nobody came about and said about no, this goddess is not supposed to be holding Damru, she's not supposed to be holding a pot. Nobody has come. And with regards to the children, the most beautiful thing of this exhibition last 3 stays I found was I had a lot of children coming, and asking me, ma'am, can I have a selfie with Gauri? And I really felt very nice, must be Gauri, kitna bhi you go and teach them, that will not go to their mind. And even the college students, they could come and say that, I am connecting to Ganga. Ganga has this energy. I am connecting to Yamuna. Yamuna is this because I am also very playful. Now I find myself that playfulness as a great energy. So that particular thing was a very great exposure for me. And that's what I really intend, When you understand this is a power which instead of forcing the children that this is a God, this is how you have to do puja, you tell them this is the energy which you have. And children gets very attracted, not only children, whomever has come till now, touch wood, nobody has come with such, explanation to me. They all connected to the words what I have written because that is my experience and I felt they have these energy. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right, I'm not at all thinking about it. Yes.
लास्टली मुझे पूछना है, आपको इतनी सारे पेंटिंग बनाने में कितना टाइम लगा, आपने कैसे सोचा कि इस देवियों को बनाना है?
नहीं, मेरे को त्रिपुरा सुंदरी बनाना था, so that travel took me to 64 yoginis. 64 yoginis are the 64 expressions of goddesses, so that's why I did that. And I took 5 years to paint.
क्या बात है, थैंक यू मैम, थैंक यू।
1 second, we have. It takes a lot of efforts to put an exhibition like this. आज आप Eka the
कैमरा
one.
से मोबाइल पर आ गया।
Would you enlighten us? What is this exhibition all about? 64 yoginis. What do you?
Ekadavan is an exhibition about the 64 yoginis, which I started in 2015. I took 5 years to finish. So if you see 64 yogini temple in Madhya Pradesh, Orissa and UP, and a lot of temples even in the stories in Rajasthan, but it is not available now. They are all into it's under archaeology department, but nothing as such as a temple. So for me, I started this journey to paint Mahatripura Sundari. I wanted to paint her just because my guru or my mentor said that I will write about Sri Vidya. So writing Sri Vidya was not easy for me. So it was easiest thing or which I could connect was my paintings, which I thought I'd paint Mahatripura Sundari. So to paint this universal feminine power, it was not very easy. So to understand her, I thought I need to go for a journey. But I never knew that the journey will take me 11 years. So I took 5 years to paint her. So before painting her, it is 64 yoginis are 64 expressions of Mahatripura Sundari. It's not even 64 yoginis, it says that 64,000 crores of yoginis. So out of that 64. So that is how the journey started in 2015 and 20 I finished painting.
You traveling with the paintings?
Finished 24, after painting 64 yoginis, my only question was who will see them? Because I am not a very famous artist to, where people can come and see my paintings. So that is how first we got into a documentary, which I took 2 years to finish the documentary. And then with the support or the blessings of Dr. Bibek Debroy, who was the economic advisor to PM at that moment. After hearing the story, he said I should write about this. So I wrote a book called Whispers of the Unseen. But then after also my intention of showing these goddesses or talking about these goddesses to the general or a larger public was very limited, because if it is at my home, nobody is going to see, or if I do one exhibition, also nobody is going to see. So that is the time I decided that I should take these paintings towards the other cities so that a lot of people can see them, a lot of interaction, talking, and more people will understand about yoginis. As an artist, for me, I always tell that ignorance was the biggest bliss behind these paintings, because I didn't know about them. For me, it was a very spiritual painting, or my spiritual journey. But I have a very different outlook towards these paintings, because I think they are the 64 expression of a feminine energy, which is there in me and which is there in you also. So it is important today in the world of talking about gender gap, talking about women power, masculine power. So it is so important that we are not talking about the physical presence. We should talk more on the metaphysics space of energies. And it is so important to be, if you want to be happy in life, if you want to be successful in life, it is so important that we balance both these energies together within yourself. So when you're balanced within yourself, then your community get balanced, your house get balanced, your country get balanced. So importance of that balance of gender. So understanding what is that feminine energy, what is that masculine energy is so important. And I felt this was part of our culture, which is in 2nd and 3rd century. Through yoginis it has been said and it has been explained during that time. So it was grounded to our culture. So I'm not finding out anything new. I'm basically connecting to my own roots to know more about them. And so mission of this travel is I'm actually very happy. I have a very wonderful team along with it. We are traveling in 4 vehicles. 2 trucks is carrying all the paintings, and we have the team, audio-visual team, the marketing or the technical team to support, and 2 more vehicles. We are traveling around to 16 states. So this is the 4th exhibition. We have completed Cochin, Coimbatore, Bangalore, and now in Mumbai. So the exhibition is for 3 days, and 3rd morning we'll be leaving to Dhule. We'll be staying in Dhule once, and then to Bhopal. Then another 3 days of exhibition there. Then moving to Ahmedabad, then Jaipur, Delhi, Gwalior, Varanasi, Calcutta, Bhubaneswar, Nagpur, Hyderabad, Vijayawada, and back to Chennai. So 16 states in 81 days and 10,000 kilometers.
That calls for a record also, I'm sure, because I'm sure no one has ever done something like this. Talking about the color palette, the nuances of because they all look serious. They have that.
I'm not a learned artist, so I don't have the rules and regulations of an artist which has been taught. So I always, as I said before, ignorance was my biggest bliss even when it comes to painting. So the colors which came to my mind, so I put a canvas, I put a small biddi for the canvas, and I wait till the time that image comes to my mind. And I don't sketch, I directly paint. But like any other artist or any other sculpture where you do the eyes at last, I always did the eyes at the first. Because when the eyes is in place, then I feel there's an energy for me to communicate. That's why people who have come for this exhibition talk says that these goddess communicate if you stand in front of them. That's because I think I have been communicating with them while I painted. So colors came, it was never a decision that I should paint this color, I should have this color. Whatever came to my mind at that particular moment, and I have just painted. So there is no, particular decisions. Like Kali, I wanted to paint it in blue, but I stepped down to another color, so I painted. I thought, okay, must be that is the decision of making. Her decision is in this color. So I did that. So it is basically I didn't have any rule book to follow. I allowed my creativity to be just explored, the way it wanted to be expressed.
For any artist, now you are an acclaimed artist today with such beautiful work. Which is your favorite yogini artist? And any inspirational story or any story to tell while painting that?
I have been connected to each painting so closely, otherwise they could not have energy. I as a person does not exist there. That is the time I have got acquainted with the goddess Sri Bala, or you can see as Kumari, which is there here in front of you. She's a 9-year-old girl, the daughter of Mahatripura Sundari. I have got connected with her because she's a child. So there's no ego, there's no question, there is no doubt, and that's the secret of this journey. When people ask how can you decide on 16 states, I'm like her, or I invoke that energy in me. I don't have doubts. I am ready to learn anything new. You come and teach me something, I'm ready. I'm ready to share. There is no ego in my mind. So I felt I connect myself to Sri Bala. That is why all the paintings has been signed as Sri Bala, not under my name, because I believe that it's an energy which has actually propelled me to do this, and it's her. So personally, if you see, it is Sri Bala, and very happy to say that as she's a child, it's a child for all the goddesses. So other goddesses also will not get angry if I say it is Sri Bala. So for me, it is Sri Bala.
Talking about the color, coming back to that, they're very bold and very peculiar colors. तो आपका कुछ conscious decision था to have such colors, because every painting is different, every movie is different. The eyes have a different story to tell, as you say.
I really didn't have any prior decision, as I said, why this color. Color just came to my mind, what was easy, and I was not afraid about the compositions, I didn't have any plans. I never knew that, okay, you are supposed to do like that. So there was no rule book as said, like must be an artist when you learn, when you graduate from a college, you have so much of things, the structure, it has to be like this, hair has to be like that, or you should know iconography, you should leave your hand like this, keep your hand like this. So I didn't have any knowledge on this subject, so I had all the freedom to explore. So actually seeing there is no rule book for these paintings.
When you say self-taught, when painting earlier, I thought it was taught.
Space and time, and I had a lot of beautiful walls in my house, so which I wanted some painting. So I started painting for that particular purpose. But then as we traveled around India, so a lot of chances like learning Tanjore painting, Kangra Valley painting, local art. So I had the chances to do that, but and I used to copy Raja Ravi Verma's paintings. That was my always intention, is like or bigger artist works. So that was how I did. But in 2008, 2009, I felt I should have my own style of doing it. So at that moment, I started painting geometric figures. Only geometry. But then I realized there is some energy lacking that I was not happy with my paintings. So I wanted to know the energy behind this geometry. So I went in search of that, and I got to know about Dr. M.M.L.X. He was a person who could tell me about the secrets behind the squares and circles. So that is how I started, and it went on to this particular journey. But it was never pre-decided, or so that is how I got into the subject. So it was no formal trainings. But yes, I was in love with my pencil and sketches and charcoals all the way.
After your journey, again that begins, and you're covering 16 states, as you said. When would this come to? When are you winding up with 16 states?
Actually, April 2nd, I will complete this particular journey. I realized my life is never a straight line where I put a dot. It's always been a thrill. I go to the second layer of the same sprint in a second layer, or a little higher than that. So after the 16, I actually dream to see them in one particular museum, everything together, so that all these powers are together. There's no point in dividing again into separate spaces. 64 should be together, and that is my dream. But till that time, till that happens, I would like to take it outside internationally. I am actually talking with universities to talk about this with students, with the youngsters. So that journey will be on. I really don't know whether there will be a full stop, must be different layers, and different layers I will explore on this.
आपने डिसाइड किया है कि देयर इज नो सेम, एंड यू सेड कि आप इस म्यूजियम में एक जगह नहीं रखना चाहते, यू नो सेपरेट ऑफ दैट्स अ बिग डिसीजन, डूइंग इट ऑल बाय योरसेल्फ.
I really don't think too much on any of these things about how, what, because it is not me who is taking me, it is them who is taking me. So I am the queen there, they take care of me well. So I really don't think, what is going to happen or what. This is my dream, must be, they have some other plans, so whichever opens up in front, I'm actually has the quest in my mind, so it opens up, and I always accept the path which opens up. It is not easy, but it is beautiful. It's not difficult, it is beautiful.
I have a question. What